Welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show. I am James Boslaw, your Fredericksburg area realtor and vacation rental investor. And this show is all about real estate in the Fredericksburg area, the Fawn Lake community, and the vacation rental space. I help people buy and sell homes because I believe that everyone should grow their wealth as they live in or own a home that they love. I also believe that you should feel confident when you are buying or selling a home, and confidence comes when you are well educated and informed, and that's what this show is all about. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show, where in today's episode, we're going to talk about the current vacation rental market stats and updates. And this is something that it's been a while since I've talked about vacation rentals. So I just want to take a moment and let everybody know how that market's doing, what it's looking like. I am going to be sharing some stats today that I received from AirDNA, which is something that I have access to, and it gives me a lot of information regarding the real estate market in the vacation rental space. And it's pulling a lot of data from places like Airbnb and VRBO, as well as other short-term rental websites as well. So let's dive right into today's episode, and I can talk to you about what's going on in the vacation rental market currently as we are in late July, going into August of 2024. And as we do that, let's first take a look at demand. Demand in 2024 is actually 6.8% higher than in 2023. No shock there. Airbnb, VRBO, these options are becoming more and more popular amongst folks who are looking to go on vacation. And so the demand has increased by roughly 7%. It is expected that demand will continue to rise both for this year as well as next year in 2025. So once again, this is becoming a popular option for folks. Instead of going to a hotel, which has been done for so many years, Airbnb and VRBO have disrupted that space by providing great options where you can have an entire house instead of just a room. And depending on where you're looking, it might be the same price, sometimes less. And so this is a great option for folks, and demand for this option continues to go up and is expected to continue to go up into next year. Now, regarding supply, the higher mortgage rates have definitely slowed down the amount of supply that is hitting the market in this space. So even though it's slowed down, the supply still is outpacing the increase in demand. So that 6.8% of demand that is increasing, there is actually slightly more supply than that. So we are seeing that supply is outpacing demand currently in 2024. And a lot of folks that already own homes are starting to look at this as an option to rent it out. A lot of secondary homes are now hitting this space so that when folks are not using their secondary homes, they're able to receive some money from those who are looking to rent it while they're not there. So supply is slowing down. It's still outpacing demand, but it is slowing down. And it is expected that in 2025, demand will begin to outpace the growth of supply, which will obviously be a good thing for those who have a vacation rental. As far as occupancy goes, it's been in decline since 2021. No surprise there. When COVID hit and everybody was looking to get away, they went to Airbnb and VRBO. They didn't want to go to a hotel where they were sharing a space with other people. They wanted their own space, their privacy, and that way they can get away and vacation and do so safely. So since 2021, the demand has been in decline. This year, we are down 1.5% from last year. So occupancy is slightly down from last year, but obviously it's been in decline since 2021. However, the occupancy is stabilizing, and it is projected to go back up again in 2025. So obviously we'll be watching that closely. We've had a decline since 2021, but it's really stabilized, and now it's projected that we're going to start to see things go back up next year in 2025 in regards to occupancy. As far as average daily rates, often referred to as ADR, as far as average daily rates, the ADR is up 2.8% in 2024. And that's good if you own a vacation rental, because you are able to charge a little bit more this year than you have in years past. And it is expected to grow at a similar rate in 2025. Obviously, this is one of the benefits of owning a vacation rental, is that whatever you rent it out for today, the expectation is that in the years to come, you could rent it out for more and more and more and more. And obviously, when you're when your expenses are fixed, which is what happens when you have a mortgage that is fixed, and you're starting to get more and more for your average daily rate, that is oftentimes where the cash flow and the income is increased, is in that ADR going up. So the good news is it's up this year by 2.8% and is expected to go up at a similar pace in 2025. Next, we're going to talk about RevPAR, which is revenue per unit, and that has been in decline since 2022 until this year. RevPAR is actually up 0.6% in 2024. So there's a slight increase in RevPAR this year than last year, and it is expected to accelerate even more so to be 2.9% RevPAR increase in 2025. So the good news is, for those who are looking to purchase a vacation rental, your revenue per unit is looking to go up, and for those of you that own it, it is looking to go up. If I were to summarize the vacation rental market currently, this is how I would do so. Slowing supply is expected to increase and boost the performance of each person who owns a vacation rental. So supply is slowing down, demand is picking up. And as that happens, we're going to see that it's going to boost the performance for each vacation rental unit. As far as August of 2024, we had 21% more bookings than in August of 2023. That is impressive. To have 21% more bookings this August than last August is a big jump. So what we're starting to see is that more and more people are flooding to the space as their choice for their vacations. 2024 occupancy rate is currently at 54%, but is expected to rise slightly in 2025 as demand increases and supply slows down. We are going to see occupancy rate go up. Now, I do want to take a moment to get away from these stats. All these stats are based on national averages and stats from different areas. Each market is obviously unique, but I do want to take a moment to talk about my personal experience with our vacation rental. And as I do that, I will say that our occupancy is similar to the last year or two, maybe a little bit less in the beginning of the year, but actually our July and August were as strong as ever. Matter of fact, our July was the best July that we've had, and the 4 Julys that we've owned this property, or 3 Julys that we've owned this property, this is the best July that we've ever had. And August is shaping up to be very strong as well. So the data that we saw regarding occupancy for the national averages, we are starting to see that with our current vacation rental. However, earlier in the year, the earlier spring was a little bit slower. So some months are better than others. Overall, though, the momentum has been pretty good as of late. Our average daily rate at our unit is actually down just slightly. So I know that the stats are showing that the ADR is up nationwide. But for Emily and I, our average daily rate is down just a little bit. And, that could be market specific to our location at Wintergreen Resort. There is more competition now. And even though we're still booking at a similar pace, we do have to lower our rates just slightly in order to keep that high occupancy. I will say this about the vacation rental space. It is less sexy now to buy a vacation rental than it was several years ago when the interest rates were extremely low and everybody was jumping in the game at that time. When COVID hit, everyone was rushing to the short-term rental space, not just to purchase, but to get away and have some time away and do so safely. And it is less sexy now to have a vacation rental than it has been in years past. However, it is still a great investment for these reasons. Number one, it is great for long-term wealth building. Once again, you have somebody else paying down your debt as you are experiencing appreciation with the home that you have. And the difference between the debt pay down and the appreciation, that's the equity that you are building. So it's still a great long-term investment if you are looking to do so. It's also still good for writing off some taxes. And especially if you're a real estate professional, you have the ability to write off some of those expenses so that you can pay less in taxes when that time of the year comes around. So it's still a great option for those that are in real estate or considered a real estate professional. But also it's great for personal use. And this is one of my favorite things about the vacation rental space. Emily and I just had our 16th anniversary and we were able to get away for a weekend and we used our place. And it's just awesome to have something that is growing your wealth while at the same time you're still able to use it. And it's one of my absolute favorite things about the vacation rental space is that it's great for wealth building, but but it's also something that is great for personal use and something you could use right now. You don't have to wait. You can experience the many benefits of vacation rental as soon as you own one. So I still love this space. I think it's probably better now as a long-term play versus a short-term solution. If you're looking for positive cash flow, it's going to be more difficult now than years past because of the higher interest rates. They lead to higher mortgage payments, which means to a thinner margin as far as your monthly income goes. But if you're looking for something that will cover its expenses and something that you can use, something that will give you some tax write-offs and something that is growing in appreciation as your debt is being paid down, then this is still a great space to invest. And it's as fun as any investment that you will ever make because you can actually use it. So I still love this space. And if any of you listening to this are interested in jumping into this space, I have the software where I can take a look at what areas and what properties you're interested in, let you know if it's a good investment or not. And I can either represent you in the purchase or connect you with an agent in that market who will be able to help you with that purchase and making sure that it makes sense for you and your family. So if you're interested, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about the vacation rental space, something I am so incredibly passionate about and love a lot. So with that being said, that is the current state of our vacation rental market. Now you've heard it from me. And if you have any more questions, you reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Until then, I hope you enjoy this episode. I hope you have a wonderful day and week, and I'll see you on the next episode.